What if I told you that the smallest actions you take each and every day of your life are the secret to transforming your entire reality? Because imagine waking up 6 months from now and everything you've ever dreamed of is finally within reach, all because of the daily habits that you incorporated in your life starting today. So stick with me throughout the entirety of this video and I'll hold your hand through the entire process on how powerful daily habits can be, so that way you can get started on your own for creating your own daily habits. Now, most people think that big changes require big actions, but that's where they go wrong because they overwhelm themselves and never really get the things done that need to be done just because they're so big that they seem out of reach. But the truth is, it's the tiny, consistent habits that are the ones that seem almost too small to matter that actually make the biggest difference. So today I'll be sharing with you guys pretty much an example of how daily habits have the power to completely transform your life from where you are right now to where you actually want to go. So by the end of the video, you'll have the tools and everything you need in order to succeed, to actually start your own transformation for yourself to get you from where you are to where you want to go. So let's go ahead and hop straight into it. And basically starting off, I do want to show you what daily habits Alex, my friend, and I are basically doing right now. So basically, each and every day we're waking up consistently at 3 a.m. Now it might be like 2:55 a.m. or 3:05 a.m., but we're waking up like at 3 a.m. And then right when you wake up, wash your face, maybe brush your teeth, and we're going straight into 30 burpees. So that just gets the blood pumping, gets the frequency raised, and basically just gets your body fine-tuned in for the day. And then from there, just 10 pages of reading just to get some bit of inspiration, and straight into gratitude, just journaling what we're grateful for, getting our mind in the right frame, and then just going straight into visualizing what goals we have and what our realities want to what we want to mold into our reality and what lives we want to create for ourselves. And then here, this is just like for Instagram, like 3 talking stories on Instagram just to get over like the fear of like talking online, and then 1 YouTube video a day, and then 2 reels, and basically no BS food, which is like no sugar, no highly processed shit. And then the loser, if someone fails to do one of these things, they have to sleep on the sidewalk for the night. Now, if we did those habits, and which we'll do those habits every day. If we do those habits for the next 90 days, which is around 3 months, we'll do the math real quick. Let me check. So 30 times, or no. 90 times 10. So that's pretty easy math, but that's 900 pages of reading. And then with the reels, 2 times 90 is around 180. So there's 180 reels, and that is 90 YouTube videos. So imagine we're going against someone in our competition who's only doing 1 reel a week, 1 YouTube video a week, or maybe reading 5 pages or 10 pages every week. So we're levels above them. We're doing about 9x what they're doing. So if you put that over a year time frame, then we're levels above everyone else. So that's one of the main benefits of creating daily habits and daily non-negotiable tasks that you need to do each and every day. So that way, over a long enough period of time, you're going to be levels ahead of everyone else in your competition, and you're going to be so much closer to where you want to be in life. Now, the reason I'm wearing glasses with this video and the last 2 videos is because, we're still kind of adapting to waking up at 3 a.m. Like, as you guys can see, my eyes are a little bit dark just because I barely sleep. I've slept around 2 to 4 hours a night. So, that's probably not the most healthiest thing. But I was actually talking to one of my students today, and he said he gets 8 to 9 hours of sleep, and he still wakes up with not that much energy. So the reason most people and a lot of people don't wake up with that fire in their heart and that motivation to get after what they want to do in life is because their goals aren't big enough and their purpose isn't high enough for them to actually have that fire within them to take them to that goal. Because let's just say you have a very small goal of making $4,000 a month, $3,000 a month, and you just want to have a stable job for your entire life. That's a dream anyone can attain, and that's something very small that a lot of people can do. You need to have a dream so big that if you achieve it, only God will get the credit. So what that means is you need to find a dream that's so big that might even seem impossible. So that way, when you're going to sleep at night, you're having a little bit trouble falling asleep because you're thinking like, oh man, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How do I achieve this? Like, how do I reverse engineer this process of me actually achieving what I want to achieve? Because once you find out for yourself a dream that's so big and a goal that's so big, it's basically just finding out how you can achieve it that keeps you up at night and wakes you up early in the morning, and that sparks the curiosity inside of you that's like, okay, I have this goal and I need to figure out how to get it, and I just have no idea how, but I'll do whatever it takes, anything it takes in order to do it. And then ultimately, if you do the daily habits, if you have the non-negotiable tasks that you set for yourself that ultimately move the needle forward towards that goal, then it's inevitable that you'll one day reach that goal no matter how long it takes. It just depends on your kind of why you want to reach that goal in the first place. That determines if you'll ever get there or not. So not only are daily habits and non-negotiable tasks a very good thing to do in terms of like getting levels ahead of the competition, but it builds up self-respect over time because you're showing up each and every day, even though you may not feel like it, you're still doing the task and the habits necessary in order to push the needle forward towards your goals. And that self-respect and that discipline that you're building up over time will just turn into motivation and will turn into rocket fuel to propel you to where you want to be in life. So even if some mornings I feel like shit, I don't even feel like waking up, I feel like I can just click that snooze 5 to 10 times before waking up, I'm like, no. And especially having someone accountable like Alex living with you, and having a friend or a brother or someone who's living with you and knows that you have a goal in mind and that you have these tasks or non-negotiable things you have each and every day and they're doing the same exact thing, then it's very beneficial for you because you kind of have that someone looking after you and you're looking after that someone as well. So you guys are both moving up at the exact same time. So you guys have probably heard this saying before, but iron sharpens iron is absolutely true because it's kind of like healthy competition. Because let's just say I wake up at 2:55 and he wakes up at 3:05. He's going to be walking out of his room to me doing burpees, and he's going to be very inspired and very motivated to be like, tomorrow I'm going to wake up at 2:50 and I'm going to be doing burpees before he even wakes up. So it's a very healthy competition where we're looking at each other like, he's doing more than me, I need to start doing more. And that's very good if you can find that for yourself in your life, so that way you can incorporate that healthy competition to give you that edge and to give you that extra inspiration and motivation to get you to your goals a lot quicker. Because let's face it, if you're a lone wolf, if you're going towards your goals alone and you don't have your network or you don't have someone pushing you, then you just need some very good discipline. You need a very deep pain to actually get you there a lot quicker than it might actually take. So find someone who's in your circle or someone who's as motivated as you and incorporate those people into your life. Let them know your goals and dreams and see if they have similar goals and dreams for themselves. So that way maybe you guys can start a non-negotiable task or disciplinary thing that you can do each and every day that you guys can do together. So that way you guys can propel together. So that way if you're moving a little bit faster than him, he'll catch up, move faster than you. And then you guys will kind of just keep climbing that ladder together. And it's very fun and it's very exciting because, I mean, if you were to do this all alone, it would be boring in the first place. So, I mean, it's always good to have someone to kind of go through existence and go through life with you. And that's the benefit of like having friends who are like in the same mindset as you and have very similar goals to you. Because if you have very high hopes for life, very high ambitions to achieve great things, and you're hanging around people who just play video games, they don't give a shit about life, they just want to watch someone else live their life through television and video games, then those people are ultimately going to hold you back from your true self. So you need to find a group of people that might be at your level or slightly above you. So that way, ultimately, you can level up your existence and reality by being surrounded by these people and letting them motivate you and inspire you to get to that next level, to where you actually want to be in life. So basically, after you kind of understand how daily habits and non-negotiable tasks are very important to achieving what you want to achieve, start small, be consistent, and watch how your life begins to change. And it's very simple. But remember that basically what you want is built a habit at a time, and it's not going to happen overnight. It'll just take one day. Basically just take it one day at a time, and don't rush through the entire process, because building habits is not, of course it's not rocket science, but it's not as simple and easy as it sounds, because you can do the one thing for like maybe 1 to 3 days, but doing it for 90 days straight is an entirely different story. You need some accountability. You need a deeper sense of why, motivation, inspiration to actually keep you consistent and keeping you on those daily tasks and non-negotiables to actually get you to where you want to go. So if you found any value in this video, if you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I should be fixing my sleep schedule very soon, so we'll be going back to the regular scheduled content very soon. But like you guys saw, we're doing one YouTube video a day, so no matter how I feel, no matter how many brain cells I have left to make a video, I'll be showing up for you guys. So I'll be trying my best. Down some coffee, took a modafinil, basically trying to lock in as best as possible with minimal hours of sleep. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.